Athlete.
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 A person who is proficient in sports and other forms of physical exercise.
We want to address the problems of sport in today's society, and especially the problems related to being a female athlete in today's social climate. The root of the problem stems from the ideas within the orthodox gender ideology.
This ideology states,
human beings are either male or female.
Heterosexuality is nature's foundation for human reproduction. Other expressions of sexual feelings, thoughts, or actions are immoral.
Men are physically stronger and more rational than women. They are more naturally suited to possess power and assume leadership positions in the public spheres of society.
and this isn't an old problem. Women have only recently been accepted into athletics, and this problem didn't go away when women got the right to vote, when women were allowed to play professional athletics, and even when women were given equal opportunities in collegiate athletics through Title IX. The problem is still happening today.
This problem is still happening today.
This problem is still happening today.
Another layer of this problem is that even though women have become professional athletes, they are still constrained by the societal norms of the female persona.
This female athlete paradox results in women having to choose between criticism from mainstream society for being too masculine or participating in acts that advocate traditional gender roles to offset their athletic abilities.
To better understand some of these problems, we can look at these issues using an interactionalist theory. This theory will help us understand the social relationships and developments of these young female athletes. At these sites, these stereotypes, ideologies, and ideas about what it means to be a female athlete are being created.
The issues and topics we discussed are highlighted in a new documentary called Tomboy, in which they do a profile on Katie Christensen, who serves as a role model for young girls everywhere. In today's society, more and more young women are dropping out of athletics and sports because they are afraid of what society will label them as.
In order to solve these problems, we must first answer these questions. 1. How does appropriate femininity back up and reinforce the ideals of orthodox gender ideology, and what problems is this causing? 2. How does orthodox gender ideology and the ideals within it create barriers for female athletes? And 3, how can we change these sites of development in order to create equal participation and equal support for women at a young age who want to become athletes? But before we can look towards the future and answer these questions, we wanted to see how athletes really felt in contemporary sports. Growing up, what were just like words that you would hear to like describe an athlete?
Strong,
Fast,
Dedicated,
A beast.
aggressive,
big,
Driven.
What are some words that you've heard like people say to like describe like female athletes?
like butch,
oh, she's so manly. Or you threw that ball like a girl, or
Like not talented, not as good.
I don't know, weak-willed.
they're nowhere near as strong as men. Yeah, maybe like lesbian or like a lesbo.
Slow.
like a sissy.
Like not girly.
She runs like a girl, which I don't even know what that means.
Give you this piece of paper, and if you could read all the statements on it out loud, that'd be great.
Women have little or no control of the facilities where sports are played. Women have less access to transportation and less overall freedom to move around at will and without fear.
Women are often expected to take full-time responsibility for the social and emotional needs of family members.
More sports programs around the world are organized around the values, interests, and experiences of men.
Human beings are either male or female.
Heterosexuality is nature's foundation for human reproduction. Other expressions of sexual feelings, thoughts, or actions are immoral.
Men are physically stronger and more rational than women. They are more naturally suited to possess power and assume leadership positions in the public spheres of society.
How did it feel reading those?
I think it hurt, and it kind of shocks you, like, is this really the way people think?
It feels like a joke. I'm like, really? We're still doing this? We're still fighting this.
The men are more physically stronger and more rational than women. I have heard that argument a lot too. Like even my guy friends here will make little comments.
It doesn't really make me feel kind of like proud to be a man per se. So it's just kind of, it's not super easy to read.
And there's not just like a bimodal women versus men. You can be anywhere in between, and I think some people just don't even realize that.
I mean, nobody should be limited for the way they were born, and just hearing that just really puts a hole in someone.
Can you hold that piece of paper up, like up at your face?
Up at my face.
And can you just rip that up? You can
Yeah,
rip that
dude.
paper up.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. The worst.
Okay.
Rip it up. Yeah. Is there anything that you want to say to like young women or little girls maybe that want to like grow up to be athletes?
Yeah, dude, being athletic is fucking awesome.
And if something looks fun, you should go do it, even if there's a bunch of dudes out there, and go and try it. Like, do what you love.
I remember talking to my friends, and some of them were just getting worried, like, well, you know, I don't want to play soccer because my thighs will get big. Dude, I have big ass thighs, so what? It's just powerful, you know? Building that muscle, knowing that you're fast, knowing that you can climb a mountain, knowing that you can persevere and achieve anything you put your mind to.
You can do it. You can be all that you want to be in any way, in any shape, in any form.
So just encouraging girls to go out for whatever they're interested, whether it is that ballet class or a football team.
If people are saying things, that's a sign that you are doing something right almost, that like people are surprised that you're following something, that you're good at something, and that only means that you should keep following that and keep being dedicated to that.
You can be whatever you want, and you shouldn't listen to your coach that says you're not good enough, because you can run really fast and you can play really well no matter who you are. Don't let your physical appearance just discredit for what your body can accomplish, and don't let men or anybody, honestly, anybody tell you what you can and can't do.